Hi there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenn Barbaglia. I am a diamond coach on Team Hard Hitters and the founder of Team ASM, which stands for Accountability, Support, Motivation. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about why I became a BeachBody coach. My journey with BeachBody began over 10 years ago. I was a stay-at-home mom, 3 small children, and I needed to find a way to work out because I couldn't make it to the gym all the time. And that is when I stumbled on a program called P90X. And at the time, I couldn't afford it. And so I found it on Craigslist for maybe $50 and purchased it. And my husband and I did it together, and we saw great results, had a lot of fun doing it. And then just kind of dropped out because the program was about an hour to an hour and a half sometimes, really intense, and it was just a little bit hard to maintain. Fast forward a couple years, I was working full-time, had a very demanding, stressful job in human resources, went through several rounds of layoffs. It really took its toll on me emotionally. And just sitting behind a desk for all that time, I put on about 15 pounds. I was approaching 40 years old, but at the same time, I need to mention to you that I'm a daughter of a coach. So a high school sports coach. So I grew up in a really healthy household, very active. You know, we never used butter. Just had a lot of good habits. And so I thought I knew what to do. And so when I was searching for help, I did everything I thought I should be doing. I joined a gym. I spent a half hour to 45 minutes a day doing cardio on the elliptical. I even got a personal trainer at the gym, and he met with me once or twice a week and showed me how to do weights. And I thought I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. And about after a year, I think I lost 1 pound. I was seeing definition in my arms, and, I could see things toning up, but I still had a muffin top over my jeans. I just wasn't seeing results. And what I know now is that no one was keeping me accountable. I mean, my trainer, who I really liked, he only cared if I didn't cancel on him, but I showed up, I did the workouts, but there was no one there keeping me accountable for the other choices I was making in my life. So my husband and I had been seeing some infomercials about some of the other programs. P90X 3, I think, was a 30-minute program, and then we saw T25 infomercials. And, we talk about it like, hey, maybe we should try doing something like that again, and it'd be really great because they're only 30 minutes. We can totally do that. And then at the same time, I started seeing on Facebook, a mutual friend of mine was posting about these challenge groups and this program called 21 Day Fix. And I knew that that was the program I needed to try because it came with a nutrition plan that was all spelled out, very structured, and it was only 30 minutes a day. Well, I was actually in between jobs. I had been laid off at another job that I was at, and so I was unemployed, and I really wanted to join her challenge group, but I just couldn't spend the $140 at the time. So I told her, I really want to do it, but I can't do it until I start my new job. I think I started my new job end of July. So when I start, can I start August 1st? She said, sure. She was really nice, followed up with me, and as soon as I was about to start my job, I bought my first challenge pack, my $140. I used my EDD unemployment debit card to purchase the program. And I started it, and I started seeing results, and I was placed into this group with a bunch of other women who were facing the same problems I was on a daily basis: kids, stress, job, but we were cheering each other on, and my coach was so supportive and helpful, and it was just super fun. I was so into it. I'd finish my workout every day, post in the group, and someone told me, good job, you're doing great. And I would see her post on other people's posts, good job, good job, you're doing great, or, you know, her making corrections. And I just dug it. So at the end of the challenge group, she approached me about being a coach because I was so into it. I enjoyed it so much. And my first answer was, no, that's not for me. And I'll tell you why. I had someone in my life, a mutual friend who was a BeachBody coach, and the way she was posting on social media and presenting the business rubbed me the entirely wrong way. It was very salesy, and I was not into that. And so at first I said no, but I have to admit that I was flattered that she asked me. And then we kept talking about it. And then I got to thinking, you know what? My coach isn't like that. She's not pressuring me to do anything. She's not on social media selling. She's sharing. She's sharing these healthy meals she prepared for her kids. She's sharing healthy recipes. She's out there helping people, and she totally helped me. By the end of my first challenge group, I think I had lost about 7 pounds, and then it took me 2 more rounds of 21-day fix. I think I was in my second round and maybe halfway through my third where I reached my goal and I lost 15 pounds. So I thought, you know what, I really want to continue this. There's no better way to keep myself accountable than if I was leading my own groups. So I gave it a shot, and I started out extremely slow in this business. And if I could go back to me back then, I wish I would have just gone for it, because I know now what it can do for me. And so I signed up. I ran my first challenge group. My best friend at work bought a challenge pack. My neighbor bought a challenge pack. It was a small group, and we did it. We got through it together, and it was so much fun. And then in my next group, more and more people started joining me, and my child's kindergarten teacher joined the group. And in the beginning, she said she could barely make it around the block with her child without getting winded. And by the end of my group, she had energy. She could keep up with her kids. She could hold a plank. And she messaged me and was so thankful for sharing this with her. And she actually ended up signing up to be one of my best coaches. And just that feeling of helping someone and changing their life was something I had never experienced before. And I was hooked. I couldn't wait to do it again. And so why I became a coach, yeah, I wanted a discount in the beginning for sure, because Shakeology was expensive. I promised my husband that I would never go in the red, that I would always be able to cover my costs. And if I didn't cover my costs, I would quit. And I meant that. I didn't want to spend extra money on this business that we didn't have as a family. And I've never gone in the red. I've always been able to maintain an income and pay for all of my Shakeology and my business expenses. But helping that one person totally flipped the switch for me. But it wasn't until I was sitting in my parents' backyard on Father's Day last year, and I was watching the kids frolic in the pool, having a great time, and the Monday blues started setting in on Father's Day on a Sunday. And I did not want to go to work the next day. And I was sitting there, and it just dawned on me, like I had this aha moment. I'm sitting on this gold mine opportunity, and why am I not working it? And so from that moment on, I decided that I was going to make this business work because I want to be able to spend more time with my family. And I am on the brink of making that happen. My team is growing. I'm helping them with their businesses. They're running challenge groups. I was able to go reach diamond rank last year. And once I hit that, my income just skyrocketed. And pretty soon, this job that I love is going to be paying me more than my job that I'm actually working at. So what I love to do is share that opportunity with others. And I feel like it's a gift. It's giving me more. It's going to be giving me back more time with my family. Plus, I'm in the best shape of my life. I work out every day, and I used to hate to work out. I've put a picture of myself on a bikini multiple times on Facebook. Like, I would have never in a million years thought that I would share things like that with people in the public. But I do, and it's changed my life, and I love it. And I love the friendships that I've built on my team. These other coaches are rock stars. They're hardworking moms, great girls, and we just help each other out every step of the way. The training that I get every month doesn't come from the corporate. It comes from other coaches who are going through the same thing I'm going through. So I hope that gives you a little glimpse into why I became a coach and why I talk about it all the time, why I post about it all the time on social media, is because I'm so thankful that my coach shared the opportunity with me, and I just want to pay it forward. And I've seen the changes that it's made in my family. My daughter's in high school. She's in cheerleading, and it was $1,000 last year for her sport, for her uniform and camp. And I remember thinking, oh my God, if I wasn't doing BeachBody coaching, how in the world would we have paid for this? So it was such a relief off of my shoulders, off my family's shoulders, to be able to just write that check. And it was no big deal because we have the extra money to do things like that now. My kids can be in any activities they want. I think I've taken them to Disneyland 2 or 3 times since I've become a coach. And we would have never been able to do that before. We would have had to save for a year for that one trip. So it's just been amazing, and I'd love it if you decided to join my team, but I want you to have all of the information and make the best choice for you, okay? So I hope you enjoy the rest of our sneak peek, and I will talk to you soon.